It was a wild, cold, unseasonable day of March. The wind made talking difficult and flecked the blood into the face. It seemed to have swept the streets unusually bare of passengers besides, for Mr. Utterson thought he had never seen that part of London so deserted. Poole, who had kept all the way a pace or two ahead, now pulled up in the middle of the pavement, in spite of the biting weather.
Well, sir, here we are, and God grant there be nothing wrong.
Amen, Poole.
Is that you, Poole?
It's all right. Open the door.
What? Are you all here?
They're afraid. Now, sir, you come as gently as you can. I want you to hear and don't want to be heard. And see here, if by chance he were to ask you in, don't go in. Mr. Utterson, sir, wishing to see you.
Tell him I cannot see anyone.
Thank you, sir. Sir, was that my master's voice?
It seems changed.
Changed? Well, yes, I think so. Master's made away with. And who's in there instead of him? And why it stays there is the thing that cries to heaven, Mr. Utterson.
This is a very strange tale, Poole. A very wild tale, my man.
All this last week, him or it or whatever lives in that cabinet has been crying night and day for some sort of medicine.
Where's my medicine? Where is it?
And cannot get it to his mind. I've been sent to all of the wholesale chemists in town.
Have you any of these papers? This is unquestionably the doctor's hand, do you know?
I thought it looked like it, but what matters of right? I've seen him.
Seen him?
It seemed he had slipped out to look for his drug, or whatever it is, for the cabinet door was open, and there he was at the far end of the room, digging among the crates. He looked up when I came in, gave kind of a cry, and whipped upstairs into the cabinet. It was but for 1 minute that I saw him, but the hair stood upon my head like quills. Sir, if that thing was my master, why had he a mask upon his face? If it was my master, why did he cry out like a rat and run from me?
These are all very strange circumstances.
Sir, that thing was not my master, and that's the truth. It is the belief of my heart that there was murder done.
Poole, if you say that, I will consider it my duty to make for certain. Much as I desire to spare your master's feelings, and as much as I am puzzled about this note, which seems to prove that he's still alive, I shall consider it my duty to break in that door.
That's talking, Mr. Utterson.
But now 10 minutes drew to an end. Poole disinterred the axe from under a stack of packing straw. They drew near with bated breath to where that patient foot was still going up and down in the quiet of the night.
Jekyll, I demand to see you! If not by fair means, then by foul. If not by consent, then by force.
Utterson, for God's sake, have mercy.
That's not Jekyll's voice, it's Hyde's. Poole, break down the door. We have come too late. Whether to save or to punish, Hyde has gone to his account.
My dear Utterson, when this shall fall into your hands, I shall have disappeared. Under what circumstances I have not the penetration to foresee, but my instincts and all the circumstances of my nameless situation tell me that the end is sure and must be early. Go then, and first read the narrative which Lanyon warned me he was to place in your hands, and if you care to hear more, turn to the confession of your unworthy and unhappy friend, Henry Jekyll.